Community college counselors are challenged daily to understand and serve the needs of their students. This video shares one strategy counselors can use in meeting that challenge: leveraging student voice. This video describes how counselors at Saddleback Community College in South Orange County, California, with support from the Regional Educational Laboratory West, organize student discussion groups in order to hear directly from students about their experiences and needs related to on-campus career services. Capturing student perspectives helped the Saddleback counseling team identify ways to serve their students more effectively. Here's what two of those counselors had to say about the discussion groups and the impact of student voice on their own practice.
Well, at Saddleback College, we've taken a lot of pride in being generalist counselors, and that involved being able to do academic educational planning as well as personal counseling and provide career counseling. And of those three areas, we felt we were doing a great amount of work with students in the academic planning. Also, personal counseling. We have had some very good programs here in crisis intervention. It was the career counseling that we felt was lacking, or an area that we needed to assist students more. And so going to the students and asking them what they want, what they need, seemed like a very logical thing to do.
As faculty members, we really are adamant about participating in shared governance, hearing our voices in a collective fashion. If we believe in that, then we have to believe in the collective good of listening to what students have to say and processing their information, respecting it, and using that to launch better services.
We identified classes and student groups that we thought would provide a real diverse perspective, and approached instructors and asked them if we could come to their class and give the students a survey. And we explained it had to do with career counseling, and we were trying to obtain information about what students knew about career counseling services available and what services they needed. We were able to get a number of instructors, faculty here, that said, yeah, come to my class. So the process, once we arrived at the class, was to present to the students 4 questions. We kept it real basic. The students had an opportunity at the beginning of class to address each of the questions, think about them, and write down their answers, their thoughts for each question. We then went around and had each student in the class answer verbally the question, and the answers were written up on the board, so students were able to see each answer as the students presented it verbally.
So it was multifaceted. Students got to think about it, write the answers down. We asked for their feedback and reaction to each question. We wrote the answers on the board, so there was not only a thought process but a visual, and then the instructor wrote the notes as the student was discussing them. So we had a very comprehensive list of answers that was actually accurate.
In regard to the survey on career counseling, the results and the data information we gathered from students is going to have some very immediate effect on changing the way we provide services and what those services are. We will be presenting to the counseling staff early here in the fall semester the results of our project, of our survey, and we will, as a result of that, be modifying some of our services and programs, for that matter, around career counseling. Also, I think long range, very much there'll be additional changes incorporated that 2 semesters down the road, 2 years down the road, will have significant impact on students.
The takeaway was that this was actually quite fun, and also we were quite surprised at how savvy the students are and how much they're requesting from us in terms of more information. We were concerned originally when we had the academic plan that they may not use the electronic version of the plan, but they are spending quite a bit of time online creating multiple academic plans. And what they're looking for us is more information and a process on how to make a decision on the best potential career and major of choice.
By formally seeking students' perspectives, Saddleback's counselors gained valuable insight about the students and their career counseling needs. The information led to immediate enhancement and long-term improvement plans for the college's career services programs. While Saddleback leveraged student voice to improve its career counseling program, the strategy is equally valuable for program planning, implementation, and continuous improvement in any context and for any content. Other California community colleges are using it, for example, to inform work on education plan workshops and students' engagement with academic advisement and tutoring. For more information on how you can engage student voices to help improve your own student services, please contact REL West at relwest@wested.org.